Hello, children. Remember me, your friend Karadi the bear? Today's story is the story of Kauaa and Lombdi. Kauaa is a crow and Lombdi is a fox. A fox, like his cousin the jackal, is very cunning. Let's see how cunning Lombdi fooled Kauaa. Mrs. Kauaa the crow lived on a tree. Happy she was, wild and free. From her nest every morning flew Kauaa far and wide, sometimes just for fun, at times for food to find. From neem tree to mango, Kauaa loved to fly. Sometimes she just soared in the bright blue sky. On a fine April morning, after flying a lot, Kauaa sat near a house, feeling hungry and hot. She looked left and right, and up and down too, hoping she would find some rice, a fruit or two. Lucky was she, for some roti she saw, being made by a granny on a sunny veranda.
Ah, roti is my favorite, and it's almost lunchtime. I'll swoop down and get it, and eat it with some lime.
She looked left and right, and up and down too, hoping she would find some rice, a fruit or two. Lucky was she, for some roti she saw, being made by a granny on a sunny veranda.
Ah, roti is my favorite, and it's almost lunchtime. I'll swoop down and get it, and eat it with some lime.
So Kauaa glided down like a plane, picked a roti from the granny's vessel, and quickly flew towards her nest on the old tamarind tree. With the roti in her beak, Kauaa sat down to eat, when suddenly she heard the sound of someone's feet.
Is it a dog or a cat? Or a bear, big and brown? Who can this be?
Thought Kauaa with a frown. From under the bushes she saw something come out. It was Lombdi the fox, with his long red snout. Now Lombdi the wily had smelt the roti too. His mouth began to water, and his hunger grew. Lombdi looked up and saw that Kauaa had the roti in her beak. His sharp mind began to think.
A bird I'm not, so I cannot swoop or fly. But to get the roti, something clever I must try.
Lombdi looked at Kauaa.
Such ordinary black and grey feathers, so plain compared to the parrot or the peacock.
And when Lombdi thought of Kauaa's voice, he shuddered. How often had Kauaa's harsh cawing disturbed his sleep. But now this plain bird sat on the treetop with the roti in her beak. How was he to get it? Lombdi was always full of ideas and tricks. He looked up at Kauaa with a sweet smile and said,
Good morning, O Kauaa, the best of all crows. I've heard so much about you. Why, the whole jungle knows. Your beauty, dear Kauaa, puts peacocks to shame. Black feathers, grey neck, Sundari should be your name. What a pretty face, and lovely eyes too. Kauaa, my dear, how can I describe you? Good morning, O Kauaa, the best of all crows. I've heard so much about you, why the whole jungle knows. Your beauty, dear Kauaa, puts peacocks to shame. Black feathers, grey neck, Sundari should be your name. Oh, what a pretty face, and lovely eyes too. Kauaa, my dear, how can I describe you?
On the top of the tree, Kauaa heard her praises. She puffed up her chest and turned her head. She was very proud of her looks. She loved her black feathers and her sharp beak. Hearing Lombdi praise her made her very happy. With the roti in her beak, she nodded at him. Lombdi's eyes sparkled. His plan was working. Quickly, he continued.
And your voice is sweeter than the koels, they say. When you sing a song, trees dance and sway. Please, Kauaa, my friend, may I make a request? Sing for me a song, the one you like best. Open your mouth, let the sweet music flow. Come, Kauaa, sing a song, whichever you know.
Kauaa blushed with pride. She smiled and thought to herself,
Sweeter is my song than the koel's coo, coo, coo. Once Lombdi hears it, he'll dance to its tune.
So without thinking, Kauaa closed her eyes and began.
Sa.
But before she could sing,
Re, ga, ma, pa.
down from her beak fell the roti in Lombdi's paw. Poor Kauaa, not knowing that the roti had fallen from her beak, she kept on singing.
Sa sing the sunflowers, rearing out their red roses. gel de gul mohar. Mar the marigolds. Pop, pop the pretty poppies. Da dance the dahlias. Ni not the neem flowers. Sarigama padanisa.
When the song ended, she opened her eyes, hoping she would see Lombdi clapping. But instead, Lombdi was eating the roti that had fallen from her beak and was smacking his lips. Looking at Kauaa, he sang,
Kauaa, you silly crow, how could you believe me? You and sing well, hee 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 hee. Kauaa, you silly crow, how could you believe me? You and sing well. Your voice is like the noise stones and empty vessels make. You and the donkey Thundu, a perfect duet would make.
So saying, Lombdi ran away. Kauaa flew behind him, but Lombdi hid in the bushes, and Kauaa came back empty-beaked. Poor Kauaa. See how she was deceived by flattery? Lombdi had not only taken away Kauaa's favorite lunch, he had also made her look foolish. Kauaa flew back to the window of the house where she had found the roti. Lucky for her, the granny had left the rotis uncovered on the veranda. Kauaa picked up a roti and flew back to her nest in the old tamarind tree, determined not to be fooled again.
Sing the sunflowers, ring out the red roses, giggle the gulmohars, mama the marigolds. Sing the sunflowers, ring out the red roses, giggle the gulmohars, mama the marigolds. Pop the pretty poppies, dance the dahlias, no the neem flowers.